So, Sonic the Werehog. Love him, hate him? He's one of the many core reasons that Sonic Unleashed was hated so much on its initial release back in 2008. Personally, I never had many issues with the Werehog. However, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, seem to have issues with it. Hey guys, I'm VMeg, and before we begin today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like button, as it's always appreciated. It shows me you want more content like this. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing what the Werehog is, how it originated, and in the end, I'm going to be talking about my own personal opinion on the Werehog in its entirety. Without further ado, let's begin. As stated earlier in the video, Sonic Unleashed was the current and only good Sonic game of that year. However, I won't be going too much in depth about the actual story of Unleashed since I've already done that and I plan to remake it later. Basically, all you need to know was Sega thought it would be a splendid idea to make Sonic a werewolf for some reason. Not really. How it actually goes is Eggman had followed the Gaia manuscripts, and so because Sonic is connected to the Chaos Emeralds, while Dark Gaia was being released from the Earth, a piece of that dark energy had infected Sonic, thus making it, when the night falls, he gets 25% more fur on his body and gets cleats. In this form though, Sonic loses his speed in exchange for incredible strength and stretchable arms. He also gains a bit more beast-like behavior as a werehog, including a deeper and more growling voice.
What the heck is going on?
A tendency to roar and howl, and a shorter temper. Sonic the Werehog in its explanation is the second out of the two available playstyles for Sonic Unleashed. There are two versions of stages you can play, day stages and night stages. In the day stages, you will be moving as the fast-paced Sonic, doing whatever you need to do, homing, attacking, boosting, and all that good stuff, and having a lot of speed, obviously. Now, when the night falls, this is where the Werehog comes into play. Sonic, because he was infected by the Dark Gaia, he now resembles this new werehog form. Like I mentioned earlier, he gets more fur and incredible strength along with stretchy arms. Sonic thus is a little bit slower, but his gameplay is completely different, more of a beat 'em up than a speed type game, which is a little bit more interesting if you ask me. Something you can notice a lot about the Werehog is that from Apodos all the way to Adabat, you can see that the difficulty actually builds up within the stages from continent to continent, which is something I'd love to see in a Sonic series. That's something that definitely you do not see in a lot of the featured titles since the difficulty seems to stay the same. I mean, just look at Forces. And that's about all I can really say for the Werehog. It's time for my opinion. Personally, having the Werehog as the second out of the two playstyles for Sonic Unleashed works well. Learning how to control the Werehog in gameplay is something that can be important, and I think the difficulty increases at a good rate as Sonic moves from one continent to the next. By the time you are in Shamar, you should have mastered most of what the Werehog is known for. Fighting, being although not as fast as Sonic the Hedgehog, pretty quick, and howling. The combos you can learn for the Werehog can be a lot of fun to play with and can make defeating Dark Gaia monsters that much more satisfying. Something that is included which definitely makes the Werehog fun is the double jump, allowing you to reassure your jump and making platforming that much more easier. This is something you would get to see in future titles like Sonic Colors, Sonic Lost World, and Sonic Forces. Having the stretchy arms, I will admit, does not have a crazy amount of sense, but for the Werehog, I think it just works. Now, the design of the Werehog overall is something that was unexpected for everyone, but I can reassure you and say that in my opinion, I think it's one of the coolest designs for any Sonic game, going from the extra fur to the bigger arms to the cleats. The Werehog has one of the most cool designs that we have seen any Sonic have. Although very different from the blue blur we know and love, it is not, and I repeat, it is not his worst design. Not by a long shot. Anywho guys, I know of another person who has a similar opinion to mine who I would love to pass the mic over for this video to let them tell their opinion on Sonic the Werehog. Please welcome Matt Has No Cuts.
Hello there, I am the Matt that doesn't have any cuts whatsoever, and I wanted to give my opinion about the Werehog for a second. You see, my opinion on the Werehog is that it's pretty good. It's a very controversial opinion, I know, but there's genuine fun to be had in the Werehog's gameplay. The Werehog stages will actually challenge you in the game, unlike recent games where you just be given an S rank under any circumstance. So that means that this gameplay is something for you to learn and master. Of course, if you don't like challenge, then don't buy Sonic Unleashed. But that doesn't automatically make the game bad. It just makes it more of a challenging game, and part of the challenge comes from the longer levels. The Werehog does have some pretty long levels, but they're filled to the brim with new obstacles to cross and new paths that you could use to get more sun and moon medals. Also, by the end, you'll be having a nail-biting experience if you want to get that S rank, because if you die, you won't receive one. It's a pretty thrilling experience for people who like mastering games. Which is the best part about this game. In both playstyles, you need to learn and experience a lot. Pretty much this whole game pushes you to master the game and then rewards you with S ranks when you do. Not many Sonic games challenge you in the way that Sonic Unleashed does. I mean, Sonic Generations is a great game, but how many times have you gotten an S rank in that game without even trying? Sonic Generations is very casual, but when it comes to Sonic Unleashed, I think the Werehog is a great example on how to execute a challenge very well. You see, the Werehog is definitely not the best part about this game, but I would argue that it's a lot better than people make it out to be. It is definitely far from the worst playable character that Sonic has had. If you are playing Sonic for the only purpose of going fast, go play Sonic Generations, or the classics, because Sonic Unleashed isn't for you. However, if you play the Sonic games for characters and ideas that Sonic Team brings to the table, then I highly recommend that you check out this game. And that's all I really have to say. Make sure to subscribe to VMeg if you dislike Sonic Forces.
Very, very true. Thanks, Matt. However, I think that's about all I have to say about the Werehog. If you really enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as it's always appreciated. Also, feel free to hit the like button if you liked the video, and if you're feeling extra generous, please feel free to join my channel memberships, as it's another great way of showing support to the channel. It comes with a bunch of perks along with a badge and a special role in my Discord server. Speaking of my Discord server, if you are 13 or older, feel free to join the 17 Zone 3.0, as over there I see people like to show their art, discuss Sonic, and overall have a good time. Also, if you feel like doing so, please follow my Twitter at MrMeister17 for more updates and other good stuff. Lastly, I want to give a huge shout out to Matt Has No Cuts for hopping on today's video. Over on his channel, he makes Sonic discussion type videos and typically likes to talk about a lot of things relating to Sonic. If that sounds like the kind of content you enjoy, go check out his YouTube channel, as he has a bunch of great stuff over there. And remember, he has no cuts whatsoever. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.